Hello. Well, I went up today because I heard that Jaime was back there. It was a nice and hot day today. So this is day 7 of work because he actually couldn't come for the last 4 days. And so here we go. Again, excuse the jerkiness, still learning, but slowly I'll get smoother. One of these days I'm going to start the video from the very bottom of the landslide, but it's well among the trees and it's very freaky to try it from down in there right now. But I'll do it one of these days with much care. He continued to clean out a little bit the entrance, so he's got, as I turn around there, you can see that whole thing is smoothed out for double car width, so we can easily park cars there. However, as soon as a little bit of rain comes on that, it becomes one slippy mess. I slid basically down to the green gate the other day when it was wet, as if it was snow. My tires were trying to grab onto anything, the brakes. But anyway, okay, so here you can see he's taking a chunk out of the mountain that formed, the big huge hill of mud. And you can see a little bit from that angle where he has started to work. They were going to bring up trucks and move the trucks way up into the top of the valley there, the truckloads of the dirt to fill in that canyon thing. But the guy came to look it over, and he said absolutely there's no way the truck can't make it up that except in the driest of weather. And if he's loaded down, it would just be untenable. So they're going to bring in a little kind of a dumper thing they called, which is like a huge four-wheeler with a bucket. The bucket is only about 2 of his scoops as opposed to 7 or 8 that can fit on a truck. But that's the best thing they can do. You can see there how he left well, it's not finished yet. He's obviously going to put dirt over it all and smooth it out, and there'll be a kind of a road or a path that comes up and over those culverts. And there you can just make out a little bit. It's very difficult in these videos to catch any degree of depth, so that doesn't look deep at all, but it is a good 12 to 15 feet still. It was more than that before. And on the left you can see that he's already done some smoothing there where he dumped the tree. That's all. He's all sort of smoothed that out with his machinery. And here he is. He brought me up in his neat little Mercedes pickup there, and he had fuel, so he's fueling up his machine. And this was about, oh my, what time was this? 11 o'clock this morning or something. He was, no, it was after lunch. He was coming back up, and it was fueling up. And so he drove me up. And so anyway, from this angle, it all looks sort of flat, but you can still get an idea of what he's doing there. And then I came back a little bit later and got this angle where you can see he's just, I'm not exactly sure if he's just loosening it to put it in the little dumper later on. I imagine that's maybe what he's doing. And it's actually wet where he is, even though it hadn't rained. He's got he put some rocks down on the ground for his thing because he said he was sinking down into it. All that what I'm flying over is that big mound that never used to be there. So now I swing around just to see it from the top, and you can see how he's, cutting away from that chunk. Sorry, I'm gonna make you dizzy here. I don't know why I'm going back and forth like that, but that gives you a little bit of a view of him taking a chunk out of that big mound there. And there you can see it a little bit. It'll still go down. That's from the bottom. Okay, that's all for today. I'll catch you later.